Hey, Renegade Nation, welcome in. Brock, how are you doing? Darkthorn John, welcome. Guys, I'm gonna do what I can tonight. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be able to go. Worked on the farm all day on the combine. Combine is 100% ready. I could cut beans right now if I wanted to. I do have an air conditioner belt that is needs to be replaced, but if I had to run it without an air conditioner, I could do it if I had to. In blowing out the air filters, I ingested so much soybean dust, both in here as well as in my nose, behind my eye here. I am struggling some, but I was able to get home. As you see, I took a shower. I just got out of the shower. I think I actually started up about 6:50. But we're ready to rock and roll. Tonight I've got to finish cultivating 2 fields. Then there's 5 fields getting wheat, and then at that point we can start shelling corn. But I have no clue that we'll make it that far. We'll just see. We'll see how far we can go. A lot of it's going to be my voice because I swallowed a boatload of soybean dust trying to clean them air filters out. Inner filter was easy, but I'll bet it took 45 minutes, if not an hour, to get that outer filter cleaned up. It was bad, but it is. Combine is 100%. If I had beans ready to go right now, this stream would be in a combine. It is ready to go to the field. So a lot of weight off my shoulders there. Yes, Mama A, I got the wrong shirt on. I just got out of the shower. I'm going to be honest. Don't give a shit right now. Mac Power, how are you doing? Mom A, welcome in. But with that being said, guys, let's get down to the farm. Okay, same thing as always. I do have co-streamers. We're going to run no front camera. We're going to cut some lights down, and I'm going to do everything I can to stay cool. As you can see from this picture, I was kind of fiddling around and hitch pin's gone. So technically when I start that tractor up and drive away, yeah, that cultivator ought to set right there on the ground, but it'll go with me. You wait and watch. Trade Squid, Brandon, welcome in, guys. So this field and then one more here at the home farm gets cultivated, and then we're good to go from there. So let me get to moving. I'm going to try to give you guys some tractor sounds. There we go. But I will go over at some point this week. I'll get the 2 wagons ready. That won't take long at all. Hook up to a wagon, run it down to the farm, check the air pressure on all 4 tires. If I've got one that's low, add some air to it. I think there's 3 grease zerts. It's greased. It's ready to go. So there's nothing to the wagons. The big bears, the combine, and yeah, like I say, it's ready to go to the field right now. I would like to get that air conditioner belt and get it changed out. I am telling you, I can't believe the belt didn't break last year. It's bad. I'll make it a point to show that to you guys in here. Aaron, how are you doing? Pete, welcome in. Oh, Mama A, it was hot. I overdid it. I overdid it bad, and my meds wore out, and I'm going to say we still had 2 hours to go. I got back here, haven't ate, don't want to eat. I just, I'm in that not hungry from all of that. But I came back here and jumped in the shower. Well, I guess I ran trash around, ran pups out, but I have not fed them yet. They'll get to eat 8 o'clock ballpark. But I debated, I kind of took a monkey bath before I ran the trash around, and I just felt miserable. And I thought, I got to take a shower. If it means I start 10 minutes late, I'll start 10 minutes late. I need a shower. And I took a shower. I'm telling you right now, I feel so much better from that shower. Hey, Smethwick, how are you doing, bud? Smethwick, 2 new mods. So if you have any thoughts on coming in tonight, let me know, and I'll get them sent. I just put them in 5 minutes ago. Mike, welcome in. But anyhow, I am a huge weight off my shoulders that the combine's ready. I actually found a couple grease zerks on it that we didn't even know were there. Took 3.5 tubes of grease to get it all greased. You know, now through the rest of the year, 1 tube will run us through the entire harvest. But hey, Whirlwind, I'm gonna be honest, bud. I'm not gonna get out of the chair right now. I'm hurting bad. I definitely have the gift. Thank you. I will bring it in and show it here at some point. I'll make sure you're here, but for right now, I need to stay in a seated position. I'm not walking real well right now. Don't get top off the headlight fluid. Yeah, kiss my ass. Kiss my ass, Squid. John, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything turned out okay. Oh, that kind of sucks. Yeah, and I don't know, Smithwick, I'm not positive how long I'm gonna be able to do it tonight. My whole problem is I ingested so much bean dust that my throat hurts. We had to run up to Dad's to grab water, and I grabbed 3 water bottles, and I had 2 of them drank before we got back to the shop. And hell, that's only 3 mile. And I drank the 3rd when we got to the shop, just trying to get that stuff cleared out of my throat. I didn't have a mask. Normally I've got a mask or something down there, but I didn't have anything today. And I didn't have a choice. Got to clean them. Good deal, Smithwick. Yeah, I do. I've got a huge weight lifted off my shoulders right now, knowing that's done, and I don't think we've got any major issues. Now, that's not saying I have one chain we need to keep an eye on because it's on the loose side. And then that air conditioner belt definitely needs replaced. Alan did say there was a couple knives that could be replaced. You know, we'll start out and see how it cuts, and if it's cutting okay, we'll just replace them all next fall. I'd rather do that. We go to put it away, we'll replace them all. I do want to pull, I had a flat tire on the header cart, so I want to pull that off and get that fixed while the head's off of it. Yeah, John, that's not good, bud. You need to get them things that Button sent me. I got a couple of them right here, but they're called Transcend. I can get you a link on Discord but you get them right off Amazon, and you just pop the top off this and do one, and I'll tell you, it'll bring your sugar right back up safely. You know, it doesn't bring it right back up like a rocket and then it crashes again. Brax, how are you doing? Brax, how's your stream going? Looks to me like you're backing a truck up right now. Sorry I didn't have you pulled up earlier. I just got home and kind of got in the room, bud. I do want to throw a huge thank you out to Mr. Red. I know he's not in here right now, but Wookie come up with a good idea for that raid train, and then Wookie ended up sick and in the hospital, and Mr. Red took the bull by the horns and just absolutely rocked it. And I'll be honest, anybody that was in any of the streams we did over on Twitch, we went live Friday morning at 6 a.m. and we didn't stop till Saturday night at midnight, and we absolutely positively rocked it. Time of our lives. We did get a brand new member to the EOS stream team during that. Everybody can welcome Mama A. to the EOS stream team now. She was not expecting it, got caught off guard a little bit. Hey, John, I need you to do me a favor. Send me, oh wow, it didn't go down. You need to send me a DM so I remember, bud, because I'm gonna be dead honest. I will not remember by the end of stream. If you send me a DM and just put low sugar stuff, that's all I need. I'll know what it is and I'll get that link sent to you. But they're not super expensive and they're excellent. If you have low sugar baths, they're excellent to have sitting around the house. Brock, I had a blast. We had it all set up where we had a backup streamer through the entire time that could be live within a 5-minute notice. So if something happened, you know, somebody got sick, somebody started having computer problems, they'd be able to raid out and somebody else was there to pick it up and keep the train going. And I had half the hours and Mr. Red had the other half. And it was just amazing. I'm having fun, but yep, I'm an idiot. Why are you an idiot, Brax? Mama A, I think the coolest thing of the whole thing was I was in your chat and asked you, hey, I have a question for you. And you're like, yeah, hold on, let all this stuff go through. And it went through and okay, Renegade, what's your question? And rather than typing, I started talking and your look was like, oh my God, where's he at? He's here. That was so cool. That was so cool. But I did, Whirlwind was talking. I got a gift the other day from Whirlwind Hunter, and I'll definitely, let me get a little strength back in me again, and I'll go out and grab it. I'd say when I grab me my next water, guys, I've already drank 2 32-ounce waters since I've been home, on top of the 3 little bottles, 16 or 20 ounces bottles that I had out there. I can't get enough water right now. Joseph, how are you doing, bud? Well, I've got some ideas for the next one, and we've kind of talked about some of it, and a couple different things going to happen that should make the next one even bigger and better. And I'll be honest, you scratch your head and go, how do you top what we did there? Because we did that. We had a blast. We really did. We may not have had 1,000 viewers watching us, but we had a blast with every viewer that was there and in stream. I mean, it was so much fun. And there may be a little more come from this one yet also. Kevin, how are you doing? Big T Bell, welcome in. Oops. Yeah, that's an oopsie, Brax. You mean IRL, Squid? Hey, Patrick, how are you doing? I'm not sure what you're asking, Squid. Oh, Big T Bell, it was amazing. Betrayed Squid, if you're asking potassium levels, oh, okay, IRL in the field. So for corn and beans, you want your so are you after phosphate or potash? You're after potash, you want potassium. So there's a formula that you use to get your potash numbers. You take the CEC times 2.5. So let's say my CEC is 20, and you take that times 2.5. That ain't right. Yeah, it is. 2040 would be 50. Yep, that's right. That would be 50, and then you add 50 to it. So you come up to 100. That's your bottom number. And then you add 75 to that, 175. No, you add 75 to it. So 125 would be my bottom number. My top number would be 150. But because your potash is all based off of your CEC, and what a CEC is a cash and exchange capacity. That tells how well nutrients move through the soil profile. My last soil test was done, I believe, 2 years ago. I did 5-acre grid samples, and then I have been spreading right on the grid, so I should be in order. Hey, Whirlwind, do me a huge favor. Wait for me to get up to get water, and I'll grab it then. It's out in the kitchen. Whirlwind, I can barely walk right now. I've been working on the combine all day. I am struggling hardcore right now. I'll get up to get a water here in the next hour. I will make daggone certain you are here, and I will show the gift I received yesterday from you off. But I just don't. It's not that I'm being lazy. I'm hurting bad. Mortar, how are you doing? Oh, betrayed squid. You're not talking about in the field. No, I'm sure that that my levels are off. I have no way to test that. But it's just I sweat all day. You should have seen me when I was blowing out the so a combine has an inner and an outer air filter. Your inner one is smaller and it's inside the outer one. Exactly as it sounds. And when I got the inner, I had done in no time. 5 minutes, it was good, ready to go back on. That outer one took me 45 minutes to an hour, and all the dust I blew off of it, I mean, just on my shirt, my arms, I looked like a woolly mammoth. It was absolutely positively unreal. But I got down there where I was hurting so bad, I had to go get some water. So we ran up to my dad's house. He took 2 and I took 3 20-ounce waters. So we tried to stay hydrated. We did the best we could. Daniel, JCB, how are you guys doing? Welcome in. How'd the party go, Mortar? Ooh. I know which one you're talking about. I'd have to actually look, because our advanced EG hydrate may have a higher level of potassium in it also, and I could run that route. She had fun. Food was good. She threw down on her smash cake. That's always a good time, bud. Always a good time. Raw Dairy Kid, welcome in, guys. Going good, trying to get the wife's new phone set up. What kind of phone did she get? My stepmom reached out to me today, and she asked me if I knew how to. She says her Kindle has a virus on it, and she said Geek Squad won't look at it, and the grandson, be my nephew, just doesn't have time. She asked me if I knew anything about it. Hell, I've never even seen a Kindle. I mean, I know it's just a tablet, but I have no clue how to get a virus out of a tablet. It's going to take time to recoup, John. Ah. She got a cheap phone, Daniel. She got that, I spent too much money on my phone. It's okay. I don't know what mine is. It's an i something. But iPhone's what I always had when I worked out here. So hell, it's the only one I know how to use. I try to help Dad get his set up, and he's got the Android. Jesus criminy, I'm lost. JCB, I just said I have no clue. I don't know what to do. Dairy Kid, I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, Danny, for me, I'll take an iPhone that's a couple generations old. I guess I'm not picky. I use it when it rings. I answer it. I thought the new one just came out, Dairy Kid. Mortar, my dad had a Sony Ericsson cell phone, and he had it for 10 years. Used it for 10 years. He would get notices, hey, it's time for a phone upgrade, and he'd get in touch with me, and do I have to do this? No, Dad, you don't have to do it. Your Sony works, and it works fine. He went from a Sony Ericsson to a flip phone, and oh my God, that was horrible. Well, that might be, is that the one he's talking about, Dairy Kid? He said it's still a month out from delivery. Oh. Yeah, I've still got bean dust up my nose. I don't care how hard you blow, you can't get it all out. Something my wife's had problems with. You know, we generally do 2 years and turn them. And at about a year and 10 months, her speakerphone starts going out. Okay, and what he's getting is a 17 Pro Max, Dairy Kid. That's the new one. I've only got one guy up here that's even turned a wheel, JCB. We're not ready to cut beans yet. We won't be ready for a week. No, he said, you got to read it. He was working on his wife's iPhone 16 Pro. Then he said, I'm getting the new iPhone 17 Pro Max, but it's at least a month out from delivery. I have no clue what mine is. It's an I something. As I said, all the I stands for is I spent too much on my cell phone. Because we got the combine ready today, and when you clean the air filters out, they have all kinds of bean dust on them. When you run and dust the whole combine off, dust it, cobwebs, get everything off of it from storing it for the year, there's dust, all of that. That's why I've got bean dust all over me. And I don't have it all over me. I've already took a shower and changed clothes, but I've got it down my throat and in my nose bad. John, how are you doing? So Mortar, you're going to get a brand new one. You ain't going to know what to think. We went over today, JCB, and we got the entire combine ready to cut beans. I could cut beans right now if I had them ready. Fair enough, Daniel. John, I'm feeling a little rough tonight, buddy. Little Farmer E, how are you doing? I have a Gleaner R42. Looks like they've had a long day, too. They're behind me on that bed out cold. About got the first field done. Think about the cell phones that we had 20 years ago compared to today, Mortar. I mean, hasn't technology just come so far in not a lot of time? I don't even know how to tell. I don't even know how to tell what phone I've got. I mean, granted, I know it's an iPhone, but and we thought those were the cat's ass at that time. General. About. So you want me to be honest? I thought I was a new one. Mortar, I'm on an iPhone 14. So I'm not even on a new one by any means. And I'll be dead honest. Does everything I need it to do. As long as it stays working, I'm not getting another phone. I'll keep that 14 till the 25's out. If the 14 works and works fine, I'm not getting another phone. My God, my legs hurt, my ass hurts. It was one of those can't hide money things. They had one, I don't, the tank or something like that, that they called it. Just supposed to be, it was a flip phone and just supposed to be bulletproof. My boss had one of them and he lost it in a field walking in the fall. And that spring, the farmer found it and they brought it, the farmer brought it down to the plant to him. And he plugged it in and lights come on like it was taking a charge. So we let it set and charge and he went to turn it on and the son of a gun turned on. Now what's the chances of that happening? Holy crap, Pete, yours is ancient. You're gonna have to be getting a walker for your iPhone. Thank you, John. I'll get that sent to you. It's probably going to be tomorrow. I'll get it to you. Jade, I hurt bad. We went over and got the combine 100% field ready today. So I did. I took a lot of stuff off my plate, but god dang, I'm hurting so bad. In my younger days, I wanted the newest phone every year. Now I'm not wanting. Exactly. Hey, Mortar, did you ever have a beeper? I used to carry a beeper around. God dang, if you didn't have a beeper, you weren't in. You having an 11 Pro Max? Pete, you've got the... Now, Pete, how come you got the 12 and your wife's got the 11? How'd you get the new one and give her one a year old? That's kind of rude, ain't it? I guess if you think so. I personally didn't think it was a very good game. They're still going, no need to change. I agree 100%. Yeah, I don't need to have the newest phone out. I really don't. You know, when it comes time for me to change, when my phone starts having problems, I will go and I'll probably buy the newest one that's out there. As long as I don't have to give up my right leg to get it. So no, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having the new nice one, but I'm not going to change out every year or every 2 years just so I can have the newest one. The one there's an old saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I'll be dead honest, little farmer, I have no clue how everyone did yesterday. I mean, I know there were a few blowouts, but you had a lot of games of big schools playing small schools, kind of like Ohio State last week played Grambling, and that wasn't even a fair game from the start. You know, you're dealing with a school that's got so much money, NIL, and so many scholarships, and oh, come on, really? Got all of this to play with against a school that don't have any of that. It wasn't even a fair game. I know Bowling Green beat Liberty yesterday. I think they had Liberty picked to win that game by 10, and Bowling Green, I think, won by 10. I know Clemson lost again. Notre Dame's 0-2. Clemson's 1-2. I-O, Graham, I-O. Yeah, I'll be honest, the Ohio State offense they were moving. They did everything right till they got to the red zone, and then the wheels fell off the bus for the whole first half. So they just thought, hey, instead of we'll just skip the whole red zone. We'll score from 40, 50 yards out. And they did. I mean, they got them. But Ohio's not a bad team. Hell, Ohio beat West Virginia last week. No, only it really wasn't a tough game. When you look at the stats, Ohio had less than 30 yards at the half, and Ohio State had 350, 400. Yeah, they didn't have the points to show it, but by God, they definitely had the yards. They'd drive all over them. They just could not could not get through the red zone, really. John, no offense, I don't know anything at all about the Chiefs. I really don't follow the NFL, definitely don't follow the Chiefs. We had an embarrassing FSU. No, I think FSU is better than what people give them credit for. But, Mortar, I'm going to be honest, I don't think Wisconsin is as good as what a lot of people think they are. I think you guys you played a much better game. You did look good against Wisconsin, but I don't think Wisconsin's that big, strong team that people are used to them being. I mean, I don't think Luke Fickell's a bad coach, but I don't think he's a great coach by any means. Now, I'm sure if I got a Wisconsin fan in here, I just pissed him off. Guys, if you haven't yet, huge favor, hit that thumbs up, hit that like button. Really helps the stream, helps the video out. If you're not a subscriber, consider hitting that subscribe button. Doesn't cost a penny. Right down at the bottom of the screen. Takes 2 seconds and just helps with the channel growth. Wisconsin's defense isn't horrible. So you know, I'd definitely give Alabama that. I mean, for the defensive unit of Wisconsin that they played yesterday was a solid unit, but the offense just isn't what we've come to know Wisconsin has the ability to be. It's going to be a long year for Wisconsin. Got a few schools out there it could be. I bet. What, Clemson's lost 2. That's kind of wild. Hell, they were a preseason pick on a lot of people's cards of being the national champion this year, and holy crap, they've already lost 2 games. There was no doubt in my mind, John. No doubt whatsoever. You know, Ohio State went in, they just beat the pants off Grambling, and it's like, you know, it wasn't even a fair game. You know, looking at the 2 schools and what have you, you know, Grambling will hold their own against a school their size, but really. So where is it? What school did the quarterback from Tennessee go to? Was it USC or UCLA? Because he went out there, and then was it Devin Brown from Ohio State? He went out there. That was UCLA. Well, I'll tell you what, Tennessee gave Georgia all they wanted yesterday. Matter of fact, the way that game started out, Georgia had to hit the brakes awful damn hard to stop it, because if they didn't, Tennessee to put another touchdown on them early, and I don't know that Georgia had it in them to come back. And Mortar, I'll be honest, the way just my opinion, because I did watch a chunk of the Alabama game yesterday, and I watched a chunk of that Tennessee and Georgia game. I think Alabama beats Georgia based on how they played yesterday. Is what, including the head coaches? I didn't see a kick right before overtime, Ole. Oh, it just, Mortar, it took off like a bat out of Hades. Didn't Tennessee go up 21-7? Yeah, distracted vet, no offense, I can't say that. I can say go Bucks. I can say go Bucks. There you got a Tide fan with you. Really? Really? All they fired was their head coaches, Brock. I didn't know that. That's news for me. Hey, Mortar, I'm gonna be honest. That Julian saying, that kid's got some skill. Nick Saban knew what he was doing when he recruited him, And I don't know how or why that he ended up at Ohio State, but I'm glad he did. That kid's got some talent. He's the real deal. And I think the backup's good, but I'll be dead honest. The backup there is Tavion St. Clair out of Bellefontaine, Ohio. That kid's the real deal too. I think Ohio State's got a couple good quarterbacks here. They continue to just pack the receivers in, and that freshman running back, his real name's, I believe, Lamar Jackson, but his nickname's Bo Jackson, and that kid's something special too. Probably one of the best running backs I've seen. I think that kid's going to end up better than either of the running backs we had last year. I think he's going to be one of the best ones we've seen out of Ohio State in a while. Just saying what, Graham? Bo knows. Well, and we've got two receivers coming up in the next two classes that are just unreal. And old number 4, he just continues to impress me every game. Every time he gets his hands on the ball, you just kind of got to hold your breath and go, what's he going to do now? You guys see, I think I saw a video of it, and I'm assuming it happened yesterday, but yeah, it was, what game was that? Was that UCL? Or no, Purdue. Whoever Purdue was playing, the quarterback went to throw the ball, and it got tipped, and the 360-pound lineman caught the ball, intercepted it, and ran it 70 yards for a touchdown. That old boy needed oxygen at the end of that run. And a lot of times, Mortar, that first law, that's what it takes. You know, and be honest, Ohio State won the national championship last year. Had they beat Michigan, I don't know that they'd have won the national championship. When Michigan beat them, they had a chip on their shoulder. They had something to prove, and they went out and they proved it. They actually proved it fairly convincingly. You know, I don't know. Maybe they would have beat Michigan, and maybe they would have still won the national championship. Definitely a possibility. But when Michigan beat them, it kind of fired them up. It gave them something that they didn't have before. I'm not going to read that, John. I don't have a flat tire on the tractor. You know, I remember the year that our boys here, the high school, won the state championship. Week 10, we were 9-0, and we played the Liberty Benton, who is in our league, and they were also 9-0, but we're D7, they're D5. They're a lot bigger school. And they come down here to our home, and they beat us 35-0. Spanked us. And we went on a tear in the playoffs. And I think our closest game we won by 28. We just walked through everybody we played. Hey, B-Mac. But it just... you get that loss under your belt, Mortar, and you kind of look at the season a little differently all of a sudden. And I remember they asked on 60 Minutes, what could you do in the where the clock sits there and it ticks for 60 seconds? What all could you do in that 60 seconds? This was before, I mean, right before that Buster Douglas Mike Tyson fight. So many people, or one of the big answers was, well, you could play the Buster Douglas Mike Tyson fight twice, and then all of a sudden Douglas knocks or beats Tyson, and it's like, what the hell just happened? Mike Tyson's not allowed to lose. I didn't even realize it was Stitzer in the beginning. I can't explain it, Mortar, but on yours, it looked like it was a 4X running left and right and a 2X running up and down. And I think it may be the screen you're running. It didn't look right to me. The map didn't. The stream looked fine. But I didn't really get a chance to see much of it. I was there for an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and a half. And that's where I took my nap, bud. No, I understand. I'm tired, but a total different reason. You know, guys, I got a whole bag right here of green M&Ms. I've already separated it out, and all I got left's the green ones. At least a week minimum, Mortar. I'm at least a week out. But on a positive note, like I said, you know, combine being 100% done takes a load off my shoulders. Try to get over one day this week and get both wagons done and get them hooked to the Magnum, and at that point I'm ready to go. That was a no-no, B-Mac. You're not allowed to do that. How you doing, Braden? How you doing, Mary? Would you look at that? Braden beat Mary in here by about 5 seconds. What's the chances of that happening? Hey, Brandon. I'll trade you, Mary. He still puts on a pretty good show, doesn't he, Mary? Guarantee you this, tonight's a flexer all night. 100%. I wasn't sure how old he was, Mary. She hasn't moved. Checking on you, baby doll. He is behind my chair on his back, and his four legs are up in the air like this. Really, Mary? Does he live up in your neck of the woods? Do I want to share some? I'd have to dig them out of the trash can, Graham. They're gone now. I ate them all. They are gone. Schwoke, how are you doing, bud? It ain't warm. It's hot here. We were in the 90s today, B-Mac. Oh, looky there. Darkthorn gifting a sub over to Distracted Vet. Distracted Vet, welcome. Welcome in. Darkthorn, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that more than you'll ever know. He is from Vancouver. Got you. Yeah, it wasn't really the best day to go work on a combine. Too hot. Well, I don't know that it's Indian summer, because my great grandma always told me you have to have a squall winter before you can have the Indian summer. Yeah, when is the official end of summer? I know it starts June 22nd. So what is it? September 22nd is the end of summer? Good deal, Pete. I myself was never a huge Elton John fan. Just a little too flashy for me. Take that back. I did enjoy the song Crocodile Rock. I did enjoy that one, but September 22nd. Thank you, Mary. I don't know how I'm going to get all this bean dust out of my nose. I sat in there and I blew it and I blew it and I blew it, and it would not. I couldn't get it all out. I down my throat, same thing. I don't know how I'm going to get it all out of there either. I heard Crocodile Rock. I was younger, BMAC, but I don't know how old I was at the time. We were celebrating his 50 year ago. He became a club chairman, team for special Elton team kit. Oh, cool, Pete. I have no clue, John. I was over on the farm all day. I have no clue what kind of havoc they may have created. They are sleeping very well, though. I will say that. We got a notice for the inspection Tuesday. How come your mom and brothers don't help, Mary? Why are you posed with the task of cleaning it all? I mean, granted, not my business. I just wondered. Well, when you fail the inspection and their ass is living in a tent out in the woods, the story will be done and over with. Keep in mind, you're going to be living in a tent with them. What do you mean 4 24-hour shifts in a row? You can't put somebody on a shift for 4 straight days. That doesn't work unless he's a fireman and he's sleeping half of it. Batman come in and he just said kick him out. I don't think that's the option. Not her brother and her mom, Batman. Oh, wait a minute. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Is that what that said, Jedi? Have a good night, Kevin. Yeah, but Whirlwind, 4 24 hours straight. So he's sleeping, Mary. I mean, it's not like you understand what I'm saying. But yeah, if he's there for 4 straight days and he's not back home for them 4 days, yeah, he can't help. But you still got another brother and your mom there. I don't know if you've seen my response, but I come back in when I saw that and I put 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2, and then I said, don't mind me, I'm just answering Jedi. Yeah, Mary, you understand the situation, and I'm sure you're doing what's best for the family in a nutshell. So I respect that. You know, I can sit here and complain and say that I don't think it's fair on you, because I don't, but, you know, I don't know all the ins and the outs and the details and how things work. You know, maybe mama says, hey, you don't get no Pop-Tarts if you don't clean the house, and, you know, hey, we need them Pop-Tarts. That's a big deal in our life. One of them you can't win for losing, Mary. Hey, I didn't say anything about no poo-tarts. I said Pop-Tarts, Graham. If you got poo-tarts, I'm not interested. You can have them all. I'm not even going to ask what flavor they are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now Jedi's getting serious. Debating what I want to do here. Jaded, how are you doing? Welcome in. Graham cracker flavor poo-tarts. No, I understand, Mary. No, Mortar, them don't sound tasty at all, do they? You enjoy that, Graham. I'm out. You can have my share. Gotcha, Mary. I've never had Zaxby's. Gotcha, Whirlwind. Shy Guy, how are you doing? I'm hurting too. I'm going to the recliner tomorrow. Hope that does enough. How are you doing tonight, Laura? Okay, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to go get the gift I got from Whirlwind the other day. I'm going to feed puppies, and I'm going to get some water. I was supposed to buy milk tonight when I come back, and I forgot that. Don't laugh at me. Getting out of this chair is going to be difficult. But I'll be right back. I am back. Whirlwind, you here? Whirlwind, you here? Farmer William, welcome in. John, I fixed the combine today. I didn't run. I just fixed it. Let's see here. This means I got to turn lights back on, and I got to go to big head screen. So, see, you got me in here. I got the wrong shirt on, and being on no camera, I said didn't care. But Whirlwind got me a hat, guys. See, he got me a hat. Oh my golly, it's too tight. There we go. What do you think? He got me a new hat. Look at there, Mama A. My ponytail sticks out the front. Aya's here. Gaming with Mike, how are you doing? Faber, welcome in. But this isn't what he wants you guys to see. He wants me to go like this. Because he thinks that that I look good in this hat right here. Yeah, see? Show the front. I don't know why he thinks this is that I look good in this hat. Wonder why my camera's going in and out so bad. Whirlwind, thank you for the hat. I do appreciate it. He's so mean to me. So I did not have a pepperoni pineapple hat. I do now. And I got an idea now. I got an idea. Good boy. You think that's what it is having trouble trying to focus on the pizza? No problem at all now. You're right. Autofocus is I've got something you have to set off, and it is. No, Laura, you are wrong. No, Whirlwind, thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. I still don't want nothing to eat. I'm gonna get a big drink of water and we're gonna start putting beans in, or wheat in. I agree, Sharon. He was so excited, and he asked me, "Hey, did you get a gift today? Did you get a gift today?" And but I don't know. I spent all day yesterday outside. Come on. Hey, listen, you need to move from right there. I spent all day yesterday cleaning fans, you know, from inside the house. I think I cleaned 9 total. And my air compressor here at the house took a shit, and I wasn't going to drive and clear over to the farm. So I tried using a leaf blower, and yeah, a leaf blower don't cut it. So I ended up, you go in and you clean it all out by hand. Yeah, that sucked. No, you are wrong, Laura. Pineapple does not go on pizza. That's rule number 1 in here. Yeah, you got a good laugh. Mama got even a bigger laugh out of it. Yeah, BMAC, I didn't physically hurt myself. I am hurting very bad. The combine is 100% ready to go to the field, and we did it in 1 day. So yeah, exactly. Well, the only problem that I've got, BMAC, is I have a specific outfit that is Renegade, the specific shirt, the specific hat. You know, so to put something else on midstream is one thing, but when I go live, I'm just the way my mind works and the whole marketing side of streaming, I have to wear that. Not to mention the sunflower down the front of the shirt. it can't be seen from the camera. But I severely overdid it. And in cleaning out the air filters, I've got so much bean dust down my throat, down my nose, behind my bad eye. Oh my God, it hurts so bad. You hear the woodpecker? Did you hear it, buddy? Yeah, see, now we got something that ain't right here. There we go. Let's see if it'll stay all wheat now. But yeah, I overdid it bad. I will be taking Flexerol tonight. And I'll be out shortly after that. So I don't know if she's back in here already. She is. So guys, you can't see it, but she not only has her collar on, but Mama found these things. She had ordered them a while back and they finally come in, but they're just like a rubber necklace per se, and it's got the lavender, the smell of lavender to it, and it's supposed to calm her down. And I'll be honest, Brooklyn come out this morning and she barked some when she first come out. Gibbs and Ziva both did, but she went out there and she did not jump up and down on her or anything. So if it prevents her from doing that, I'm good with that, as long as it doesn't change her and who she is. Last night she would not go to bed. Absolutely, positively would not go to bed. And I finally, I turned the light on my phone on to look in at her, and she was setting upright in the kennel panting. So I went out and got her water bowl and put fresh water in it and brought it in, and then I opened up her kennel. She shot right out of that kennel, jumped right up in bed with me and laid down beside me. She didn't want no water. She wanted to lay there with me. So I was up for about an hour, just petting and loving on her, till Gibbs started getting frustrated, going, wait a minute, why is she up there and I'm not? Yeah, it was just difficult. Brock, it's only got one seed and then the other one's solid fertilizer. I see what you're saying. Yep, they are both wheat. I had problems with this drill doing that last time too. I'll be dead honest, John, I couldn't eat it right now. I couldn't eat right now if I tried. I did grab two of them. I don't know, they're a sour candy, but it's like a straw. They're a gummy type thing, and I grabbed two of them when I went in to take my shower, just because I wanted something. I mean, I know that's not a nutritious lunch by any means, but I had to get something there. What I'd really like to do, and I'm being dead serious, I'd like to pop this eye out. It's getting where it is starting to bug me bad. And I know I just got bean dust behind it is what it is. You guys are kind of quiet tonight. Hey guys, don't forget, hit that thumbs up. Really helps the stream, helps the video. And if you're not a subscriber, consider hitting that subscribe button. Doesn't cost a penny, takes 2 seconds, and then all it does is helps with the growth of the channel. I mean, if I did, I just couldn't turn the front, or I would refuse to turn the front camera on the rest of the night. for no reasons. I actually may have to, B-Mac. I may get to the point where I ain't got a choice. You can yell all you want. Guys, to anyone that don't know, FP took his daughter out. They went fishing. Had a competition between the two of them, and he had to cheat to win, but by God, he did win. Over my head, Mary. Skull Crusher, how are you doing? No, not even shades, B-Mac. No camera at all. Just, it is something I'm still very touchy about. My whole thing was, I remember being in Walmart, and the young little child in the shopping cart in front of me, mama's unloading the cart and the kid's just sitting there. At the time I had a patch. No, I did not have a patch on, but I didn't have the scleral shell yet, and that kid was just staring and staring. I mean, kids are brutally honest, and he had never seen anything like it, and he was borderline scared, and I've never forgot that. It really bugs me. Well, I'll tell you what, I'd kill for a thunderstorm, Skull Crusher. I did not cheat. What'd you guys end up catching, FP? Yeah, Aaron's on your side. Hey, whatever it takes. Gotta show him who the boss is. Were they all bass, FP? At this point, I'll take it any way I can get it, Skull Crusher. We are now, since August 1st to today, this is basically a month and a half. This is the driest month and a half we have ever experienced since we started recording all of this. It finally took the record the other day. We got 4, 2 bluegill, I got 7 bass, and lost a decent pike. FP, next time you get that decent pike on, you got to give her the pole. She'll bring it in for you. Then you won't lose it. FP's like, you are a king ass tonight. I'm hoping I have enough seed and fertilizer to do these 2 fields up here. I don't know. My grass is dead, so brown. Yep. I'm not touching that one, FP. I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. I'll do 3 passes around both fields. I did get the bigger tractor up in over 70 hours. Now I'm real close to hitting 60 with this one. I'm hoping maybe by the time the year's done, we'll be in the 65 area. So we're getting to where we can justify another tractor. FP, I'm gonna be dead honest, I don't remember that comment. I'm sure I said it, but I don't remember it. Yeah, BMAC, that's what I said. Not only overdoing it, but in the heat we were in today and that, it just, you know, you didn't have any wind running, and I'm very proud. The combine, like I said, if I had beans ready, I could start cutting beans. Once the bin's full, I'd be done because the wagons aren't ready yet, but 2 hours, I can have both wagons done. Hulu Farming Pierce. What? Oh, BMAC, you don't understand the a huge amount of stress. So to get ready for fall, 80% of the work is done today, one day. The important stuff, another 5% will have the 2 wagons done, and then I'll have 5 or 6 hours in getting through that one-piece tool and getting some new shovels put on and everything. But outside of that, I mean, the big heavy-duty, heavy lifting stuff, it got done today. Damn, I feel so good. Yeah, 2 hours. It'll take 2 hours. Well, keep in mind, so BMAC, the wagons right now are up between my dad and sisters. So I'll hook up to one, run it down to Bev's. I'll check the tire pressure on all 4 tires. If anything needs air, hey, wait a minute. Oh yeah, if anything needs air, I'll put air in it. And then there's 3 grease zerks. We'll grease them, and then it goes back and gets parked. Well, yeah, because I don't know. I think I may want to leave it down there because I think Shady Vale is going to be the first field I do. I've been saying Brown, but it may be Shady Vale. But, you know, grab the second wagon and get it down there and do the same thing, and then have them stuck together and they're good. The Magnum, Dad wants to get the air conditioner charged, and Dad, I wouldn't even worry about it. Leave it alone right now. Oh, I'm feeling it big time. I think he's trying to say, hello, Farmer Pierce. I think that's what he was trying to say. I think John uses a lot of voice to text, and I think John's voice to text is evil from time to time. I've already got a 7800 JCB. Or are you talking in-game? Yeah, I can use that one. Oh, I've used voice to text and I get some weird stuff come out, Mary. Some really weird stuff. The only problem on the camera is Guffy and the front. The what? I got to do the field right here beside me too, Brock. Both these go to wheat. I don't think I got enough to do them both. I can look at it, and if it's fixable, we can fix it, and if it's not fixable, we just won't use it. Not a big deal. I'm trying hard, John. Appreciate it, JCB. Clean the dryer. You mean clean the vent outside, FP? Is that what you're referring to? Guys out there working on the fans, and I was just sitting on the steps to the back porch, and granddaughter moved her clothes from the washer over to the dryer, and the vent is right there blowing out hot air right on my face, and I was on my last fan. So I went ahead, and I didn't pull the whole vent cover off and clean it the way I normally do, but I just stuck a screwdriver in. Hell, I got 95% of the lint out of it. It wasn't horrible. But I figure I'm sitting on my butt right there at it anyway. I might as well go ahead and do it while I'm sitting here. Made sense to me. Hey, Lisa. How was your weekend this weekend? Oh, we can't do that, FP, because ours is up on about a foot tall stand. Oh, it can wait till this week. It can wait till this week. A buddy of mine ran into someone and to him, and they had a conversation, and I learned a little bit. Just where this person ran into him was there in that village I told you about, and the only way to get there is by walking. But I was told that I don't want to get into a lot of it here. I got told something, and I called my sister to ask her, hey, what do you know of this? And she kind of laughed. She says, hey, that's the first I've heard of that one. Yeah, it's just interesting, Lisa. Just so interesting. It never ends. You know, I guess Hitler made the comment, if you're going to lie to somebody, tell a huge lie, because you got a better chance of them believing it. Well, he's doing a damn good job. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Eugene. Nope, you don't need to know anything tonight. You're good. You're good. You're safe. You'll laugh. You gotta trust me. You'll laugh. You'll scratch your head and go, but why? Well, that's the same thing I said. Gotcha, Braden. I'll be dead honest, Braden. I didn't even know you were still here, church mouse. Yeah, guys, believe I don't understand it. It's only 83 degrees in this room right now. And just out of the shower, and the way I feel, and the fans on me, and all this, that, and the other. God dang, it feels good. God, it feels good. You say you're lurking at work. Ain't your boss wondering where you're at, Cowboy Mike's? Gotcha, Lisa. You want me to be real honest, Brock? I'm liable to say goodnight before he does tonight. Just running out of gas. Well, I ran out of gas at 6 o'clock tonight. Ah, your boss is at home. No wonder you're lurking at work. Yeah, I just, it all depends on how I feel. I got you, Cowboy Mike. No, you're a screen door, Braden, not a back. Gotcha, Cowboy Mike's. I said, I'll be honest, I didn't even know you were still here. You haven't said a word, bud. Not a big deal. I didn't even know you were still here. Probably a week, Cowboy Mike's. Probably a week. No, beans are not ready yet. I had a guy that planted 2.4 maturities on April 23rd, and he took them off. And I planted a 2.9, so that's his bean will be ready quicker. The lower the number, the quicker the bean's ready. And I planted mine April 29th, so I was almost a full week behind him. So I might be a week and a half. Middle of next week, next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe, don't know. No, beans aren't ready, Mike. I don't want it, JCB. Bentley done, says Jay done. So what do we got here? Is that you, Josh? Hold on one second here, guys. No choice. I don't have a choice on this one now. Oh my God, that feels better. So I don't know how to explain it. A scleral shell is just like a big contact lens that goes over the top of the eye. When it gets stuff behind it gets irritated. I'm not trying to make anybody sick, but it's like snot is the only way that I can explain it. And it gets in there and behind that scleral shell, and god dang, all that and the irritate the gut hurts so bad. No, I have not seen Josh tonight. Look at that, 2 co-streamers. It is like a contact mortar. It is like a contact, because when the tree branch did all the damage to my eye, it looks bad. It looks bad. I mean, it took the oh shit, not cornea, but retina. It took it off the back of my eye and tore it in a couple pieces and stuck it back near the optic nerve. It's just not pretty. So I had a scleral shell made, which is, you know, the actual eye part's all hand painted. The way they get the blood vessels in it is they take silk and they just tear it down till they get the same size as the blood vessels in the good eye, and put them in it, but it's all handmade. Correct. That's exactly what it is. So I do not have a glass eye. You know, the old glass eye, the whole thing had come out and I just have an open hole there. I don't have that. My eye is still there. Apparently when they were going to take it when I was down in Grant Hospital, and apparently I tripped out on them. I don't remember it, but yeah, I've been told I lost my mind when they said they were going to take it. I made the comment, I was born with it, I'm going to die with it. Whether it works or not, it's going out of this world with me. Nope, not at all. Okay, so I do, these are dark and you can't see anything. And this, guys, I'm dead serious. This isn't gross at all, but it's just a shell, is all it is. It's just like a big contact, and it fits right in. And the entire eye portion is hand painted, and then all the blood vessels you see on there are silk that's inlaid into it, and then it actually has my initials and I think a date on it. It is all it is. And it fits right over this eye so that they look the same, the exact same. He did a hell of a job on it. But like I said, you know, it's not gross by any means. By any means. I've had people go, oh no, you know, it's not gross. There's nothing. If it was gross, I would not have done that. It's actually pretty damn neat. How they do that, and then I get to go up to Toledo once a year and get my eye polished. Yep, I pull it right out and it goes through a cleaning machine and a polish machine, because you get, I don't know what you call it, you get buildup, calcium buildup or something on it, and that takes it all out. That's exactly what it is. So when they polish it, they do that. Yep. Now see, Jaded, there is a disease out there where the bad eye starts to, no, the good eye starts to feel bad for the bad eye, and it starts getting lazy, and it's very, it's not something, you know, we're talking 1 in a billion people get it, so it's something that I have to get checked for twice a year. But you're welcome. You're welcome very much. Yeah, so basically I got between my eye and that shell, I got bean dust in there today. So now every time I move, that bean dust is moving on my eye. That hurts. Yeah, in all honesty, FP, I got the same exact thing that you do. It's just yours is your leg and mine's my eye. It is a prosthetic. But yeah, it's not gross by any means. And I'll be honest, so the eye really, where it got bad, I was starting to have bad pain with it. And they went in with a diamond cutter, and they basically had to cut the nerve endings around the main part of the eye, and that's what made it look, you know, kind of nasty, in my opinion. Yes, as is. Yeah, mine's not diabetic. Mine was a snowmobile accident, Jaded. I had a snowmobile accident back in 2002, and I knocked the crap out of it. I guess I could wave to him with my eye, but I'd be afraid to drop it. So I was streaming one night and I had this happen, and I had to take it out, and I put it on the little table beside me, and it ended up somehow during the stream it got bumped and fell to the floor, and at that time I had Jersey, and Jersey chewed my eye up. It was in about 5 pieces. So it's about $3,000, $3,500 to have a new one made. Yeah, that kind of hurt. So you're saying, Braden, I can sit right on your lap and you'll take me for a spin? We'll make some fast passes at FP, and we'll let him swing his stump at us and see if he can hit us, knock us out of your wheelchair. What do you think of that? That would be rough, Graham. Now you said had. That makes me believe that he's passed away. Just an honest, good conversation, Mike. Nothing bad. I had to take my eye out, and it's not a glass eye, the old circular thing. It's just a scleral shell. So I had some people ask questions about it, so I showed it on stream. First time I've ever done that. But I was wearing dark sunglasses because I just would rather keep my eye to myself, if that makes sense. Yeah, I have to take it out every night. But now this is, I'm sorry to hear that, Graham. So this is where it gets kind of tricky. So with it in my eye mortar, I can put my finger at one place and give it a little spin, and all of a sudden my eye will look off to the right. It is so damn funny. Now, I didn't say nothing about fitting in your chair. I want to sit on your lap, Braden. Let's get this right. So first you promised me a ride on the wheelchair with you, and now you're taking it away. That's kind of rude. He always said his foot itched. What do they do for that mortar? Do you know? I have no clue. I know what you said. And Braden, I said I would sit on your lap, and you're going to wheel you and I around, and we're going to let FP sit there with his leg and see if he can, you know, we're going to just drive close to him and pester him and see if he can swing and knock us out of your wheelchair. That's what I said. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Mary just said she had a patch. She was a Sour Patch Kid. Oh, I had a patch I had to wear in the beginning too, Mary, and I couldn't stand it. You know, it's talking like a pirate and doing all that's fun as hell till you got to wear a patch because you got to. And it ain't as much fun anymore. Yeah, I've heard that. And you are right, Mary. It's not fun and games anymore at that point. The hell is a push assist? To me, Braden, push assist means a big hill. Push you to the edge and just let go. You assist your ass right down the side of that hill. You better have good brakes. I'd want brake assist. It's a power wheel. I had one of them when I was a kid. It had 3 wheels on it, Braden. You'd get it spinning going as fast as you could. You'd mash that brake in the back and slide it around sideways. Oh, I love power wheels. But I have a feeling the one you're talking about was a little more high-tech, a little more expensive than the one I had. Mine was orange, if I remember right. What do you call the tricycle ones that you pedaled on the front tire? You had the back 2 small tires. The seat you could adjust to make it longer so you were further or closer to the pedals. Weren't them called power wheels? Oh, was that the big wheel? Okay. For some reason I was thinking that was called power wheels. Hell, I got the wrong one, guys. I had a big wheel. I don't ever remember having a power wheels. Yes, Braden, he is. Asshole, you didn't see me coming there? Whirlwind had a big wheel. You're the eye is no big deal. Getting used to only having one eye is the problem. I don't know that I'm used to it yet, to be honest with you, John. I mean, you get spatial depth perception back, but it's not real depth perception. I've still got a lot of things that you want me to thread a needle. Yeah, sit back, get ready to laugh, because it's bad. It's bad, bad. Everybody's awake now. Okay, so hey, I gotta be awake so I don't put the tractor in the trees, and then all of a sudden you're yelling and screaming to tell Schwoke, and then I gotta tell him it wasn't my fault. Something broke on the tractor and it wouldn't stop, and John, in all honesty, I have not been home. I've been working on a combine all day. I got home, I ran trash around front because tonight's trash night. I took a shower. I come in here and started this up. We haven't even talked. I have no clue. Yeah, why not? It seems to be the excuse to use, doesn't it, Mike? Having some preacher cake. What the heck is preacher cake? Excuse me. I'll check it out after stream, Mary. I saw the one you put in earlier. Damn, I hate to say it, I may have to bring damn solid fertilizer truck back up here. That'd be a major mistake. Fair enough. Yeah, I've never heard of it before. I honestly, Brock, I figured you had a joke behind it. How are you doing tonight, Frank? Morning, Klein. Be honest with you, Frank, I'm hurting pretty bad right now, bud. We got the IRL combine 100% ready to cut beans today, but I took a beating getting that far. Good deal, Mary. You okay, sweetie? Could have made a wider turn. I may cut this one awful close. All I want to do is get my drink. That's all I want to do is get my drink. That's better. Hey, Hender, how are you doing, buddy? And Mary, I told you, just get in there and let go of the anxiety and just go like heck. Have a great time. Make memories. And it sounds like you did just that. Hey, Klein, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mr. Wookie, how are you doing, bud? That sounds like something he'd do. No, it's peppermint vanilla. Peppermint vanilla. A Discord thing you sent me, Klein. I don't want to say any more. Kind of secret right now. Woogie, you may be doing better than I am right now. Woogie, we got the combine 100% ready. I could go out if I had beans ready. I could cut beans right now. We got it all done in one day. Oh, I'm hurting. We're not going long tonight, guys. I'm going to end up with Flexerol, and I'm going to end up crashing. I'm going to need it. I know what I should do is go there tomorrow and get the 2 wagons ready, but I don't know that I can physically do it. We were in the 90s here today, and I'll be honest, that didn't help matters either. They look good, Klein. They look good. I can't wait for the other ones. I may have enough fertilizer for this field. I don't want to answer that for him, Mortar, because I don't know. I would assume if he did, he'd probably already have unit convert light and VCA done for us. Hey, Klein, here's a dumb question. Are you able to add the flashing lights? Could you pull them off of here and add them to other tractors? Those flashing lights right there. The extensions is what I'm talking about. I like the ones from the John Deere better. No, I got another one I like. I just didn't know if you knew how to do that. 66 shows? That's an addiction, Mary. Yes, B-Mac, I agree. Yep, what I'll do, Klein, we'll talk through the week. Let me do this real quick. Them right there. That would be awesome. I have a 2-year-old granddaughter staying the night due to her 1-year-old sister having infection in her lungs and admitted to the hospital. Night gets my side of the bed and grandpa gets the couch. That's a good grandpa. Hey, CM Gaming, thoughts and prayers to your granddaughter for a fast, speedy recovery, bud. $59.9, we're about to hit 60. Oh, I do. 100%, Klein. That actually sounds really good, Jedi Horn. Even though I don't think I could eat anything right now, I put too much liquid down. This here is my, when I get done here, I've had a gallon since I've been home. Is who having a bad dream? Ziva's not even in here. She's out with Mama right now. Neither have I, Mortar, and that's why it sounds good to me. Oh, good deal. Hey, did you ever get your Lumia figured out, Jedi? I haven't done that update that they sent down yet. Raging Scott said, I wish he would have put a message in Stream Team General, but he just told me on stream that he said don't do it yet till he said something ain't right yet. Oh, he'll love that then, Jedi. Gotcha, Mary. Well, that solved it, Jedi. I actually like the program. I've had decent luck with it. A lot of these updates scare me. Well, I mean, it was so jacked up that it was almost funny, to be honest. Jedi sat here going, I didn't see no damn humor in it at all, punk. Don't do this last one, Mortar. There's some issues. Yeah, the last update, there may be 2 now that I haven't done. And I'm probably not going to do them. I might be too close to the edge. There are times I love sneezing, Brock. Now today, I got down there with that bean dust and I cut loose. I can't tell you how many times I sneezed. I was definitely in double digits. Just sneezed to beat heck. Yeah, I didn't care for that. Yeah, when you're sitting there and you're trying to do a good stream and have something like that happen, it's so to you, it's very, very frustrating. But to us that was sitting in the audience, it was humorous, you know. And then of course the last thing you want to do is hear any of us laugh about it because you don't see the humor in it that we do. Trust me, I understand. Been there, done that. You know, you're wanting it to look professional. I know you. And how can it be professional when every 10 seconds you got Shrek coming out of an outhouse with a flush going on? I mean, it just, what the hell? Exactly. You're not asking for much. Oh, that feels good. Stretch that leg out in front of me. Oh, that feels good. Mortar, there's a good chance I'll be around tomorrow. I don't know if you will. And I can show you what I've got set up, how I've got it set up, and walk you right through it. I do know there are two different programs you download. The one program gives you the software and the ability to do stuff on the PC. The other one gives you the channels. The channels will actually show up then, because I downloaded the software but not the other one in the beginning, and someone was helping me, and it's like, well, I've got these channels. Well, I don't have them channels nowhere. Well, yeah, there's another download that they never had me download. I didn't know that, but once I downloaded that and I had all the channels, it was easy to stick them together. Yeah, that's fine, bud. I'm going to be dead honest with you. I'm going to set my alarm for 10 a.m. tomorrow, and I know I'm going to need to get the trash can around. I don't have my meds sorted out. That's normally a Sunday job, but this Sunday here, my Sunday job was getting stuff around to get to town, or to get to the farm. So by the time I get up and get oh, come on. Man, if I could get that to come up and out of my throat, I'd be cooking with gas. But by the time I, got pups out and got them their breakfast, then I kind of relaxed a little bit in the morning. But tomorrow will be the same thing. Get them outside, get them their breakfast, and then I'll relax in the recliner for a bit. I used to love Nickelodeon, no, it ain't Nickelodeon. TV Land used to play one episode of Bonanza, and then they switched over to Gunsmoke. And I always liked to watch that one episode of Bonanza. Don't get me wrong, I like watching the Gunsmoke too, but I really like Bonanza, and I don't know, it's almost like they took that episode off. You go straight from MASH to Gunsmoke now. But, I should be around in the afternoon. Hit me up. If I'm not in here yet, but I catch it on Discord out in the phone, I can come in here and turn on. I got a couple walk-ons that I've got them recorded and they're ready to go. I've just got to get them attached to names and then into Lumia so that they play right, and they're good to go then. Lady D, how are you doing? Lady D, it was good. I did get a chance to see you briefly. I'm going to be dead honest. I went to bed in the middle of Webley's stream. But I had Ziva wake me up, and we were up for about an hour, and I checked it out on the phone, and you were playing Call of Duty. So I did get to see briefly, but I was trying to get her to go back to bed because I wanted to go back to bed. I was tired. I was wore out last night. Now, the virtual drivers are your three drivers at the end. When you look into your sound settings, computer sound settings, Mortar, do you have game and what, game and chat? And, well, that may be the virtual channels you're talking about. Yeah, once you got them, you're good to go. You got the software on the PC, and I actually have that software up. Every time I go live, I bring the software up so it's up and running and good to go, just in case. And then Lady D, I think I heard you rated buttons last night, and based on what I read, she really appreciated that. Oh, good deal, Mary. Yeah, and what's bad? What's bad, Lady D? I feel worse today than I did yesterday. Oh, damn, I feel so bad. We went over and we got the IRL combine 100% ready to... I could harvest beans right now if they were ready. But we did the whole thing in one day. Done. We finished... My meds ran out about 2 hours before we were done with the combine. Them last 2 hours, I was dragging ass bad. Yep, not a problem, Mortar. I mean, so you and I, a lot of stuff are going to be the same. You're going to have a Discord channel. You're going to have a game channel. And then I'll walk you right through how to set the music up. So any music you have, or if you've got sounds from the Stream Deck that are copyright stuff, you can have them. See, my Stream Decks and my music all go to one channel, and that's that secondary channel. And then as it goes into, so in OBS, I'll have, over on that side, I'll have 3 channels in OBS. One is the mic and the mic only. The one just says road, and that is everything. That's the jump scares. That's the, what do I have? The game, Discord, the jump scares, and then the channel 2. That handles the music as well as the Stream Decks, so none of the copyright stuff's there. I don't have to click buttons and channels and all of that crap in OBS anymore. It's nice. Oh, there's no reason to be sorry. Lady D, you don't understand. I took so much stress off my life today by getting that thing out, getting it done, getting it ready. And the only thing I do need to get apart, I need to get an air conditioner belt. It's clear back at the back. It's not big. It's going to take one person below, one person above to get it in. But the belt that's on it will not make it this year. I don't know that it'll make it 30 minutes. The minute it gets warm, it comes apart. I didn't say I got the wagons ready, Brock. I said I got the combine ready. Wagons is 2 hours tops, and that includes driving up to Dad's house to pick them up and getting them down there individually and all of that stuff. So yeah, but I'm not, I'm going to miss one little spot there. Yeah, I'm not worried about the wagons at all. That's easy work. I don't even know that I need to take medicine to do that one. Hey, Brax, you stop it. I'm going back and getting that spot. My OCD will not allow me to miss it. Okay, so now hold on. Let's get our GPS set. Tracks only. 2, 1. Okay. Looks like this will get clear to the edge. We'll keep an eye on it. I didn't miss nothing. Yep, so that's all in the computer stuff. Mortar, give me 1 second here. Oh no, I hit the wrong damn button. I'm gonna be honest, Mortar, on mine, I not only had that damn Go XLR, but I also had the Elgato program running also. Yeah, you talk about a jacked up mess. I had it. I had a jacked up mess. Guys, give me, I'm not going anywhere, but I'm going to stop right here at the end. I'm going to take 30 seconds. I'm going to pull a screen up. Oh, wait a minute. That ain't the screen that he's going to want. So now, Mortar, you may not be able to make sense of this, but I'm going to send you 3 pictures once I get the tractor back running again. I'll go ahead and get this sent to you to see if it does make sense or not. Now, I don't know if any of that will make sense to you, but I sent 3 pictures. The first picture is going to be just where I have things routed to, what slider it's on and all of that, nothing big. The picture number 2 and picture number 3 is what I have coming through and what I have not coming through for headphones and speakers. And you've got an issue in there. I'm sure that's where your issue is. But like my speakers and headphones you're going to see are almost identical, other than you do not see the mic. So in the speakers, there's no mic. Right now I've got speakers going. I don't need any headphones. I can hear the game. If Discord was in here, I can hear them. You know, I don't have the jump scares. I don't have the music and that over here. So I don't have to fiddle fart around with any of that stuff. But if you turn the mic on with the speakers on, all of a sudden you get feedback really bad. But by taking the headphones, I turn that microphone on because I do want to hear myself. Where I'm having problems with mine is there should be a setting in there that if I've got chat, let's say I've got chat music at 60%, I can make mine 40%. And then as I move the slider, if I move chat from 60 to 70, it moves mine from 40 to 50. They stay locked together, but they're apart. And my volume on music would be lower than what chat's hearing. And I can do the same thing. So on a jump scare, I may have my jump scare set to 80, but chat's at 50. This way the jump scare does scare me, but it doesn't give someone in chat a heart attack. But I'm having problems getting that to work properly. But then, I mean, you start with sound settings and have the inputs going to the right channel of the road, and then the road mixes them together, and you have your two outputs. You know, you know where the first output gets plugged into the PC, but then you plug in the secondary output with a USB-C. Yep, you have both of them plugged in. Because that's how you get your two channels, Mortar. And then something else. So when I look at mine, you have your 4 volume levers or dials, top right. So number 1 is my my earbuds. Number 2 is a plug-in where I can plug my Astro A40s in. And then plug number 3 is my speakers. So with my speakers, I don't have to, I just have the volume of my speakers, the volume of the subwoofer set where I want it, and I can adjust, I can make my speakers softer or louder just by turning that dial on the XLR. Or not XLR, but on the caster. Now your earbuds and your A40s and that, the plug-in is smaller than what these take. Rode does make an adapter that goes from this plug to that plug. You buy them in a 4-pack. So I've got them. I went and got them. They were cheap. I think you get them on Amazon. I think you can damn near get them delivered next day. There is also a Discord. It is not ran by Rode. It is ran by a private person, and I can share that Discord with you. And that guy has helped me tremendously. But we'll get you running, bud. So I've got, so there's 2. So the Rode has 2 outputs, primary and secondary. So the primary output goes right into OBS, into a channel that I named Rode. The secondary goes into a channel in OBS that I named Music. And then the microphone goes in under a totally different channel that I think I call, it's called Shure SM7B. I can't look over here on this side because I've only got 2 channels here, Rode and the mic. I don't have any of the music over here for the YouTube side. But that's where the 2 USBs from the Rode to the PC come into play. It gives you 2 outputs. And then that's where you're using the Rode, where we used to go into OBS and change settings to adjust everything. You don't have to do that anymore, because what you've got coming in, you do one channel coming in that's got everything you don't want in the VOD, and you do the other channel coming in with everything you want in the VOD. And then of course you want your microphone in the VOD, and it's all separated outside of the PC. It is slick, and it works well. What am I at? 21%. I want to make sure I don't run out of seed or fertilizer sitting here doing all this talking and run out of stuff. That'd be embarrassing. What does this? It looks like a steering wheel. That looks pretty nice. So guys, on this map, I believe we're going to buy a brand new corn planter that, this coming year. Does anybody want to see the new corn planter we're looking at buying if we can get the price right? See, that's what I'm doing wrong. I still got all these individual channels in OBS. That's causing issues. Yep, that's your problem. I've only got 3 channels in OBS. Output 1 from the Rode, output 2 from the Rode, and the microphone. That's it. It's Mortar, once you get it set up, you honestly have no clue how simple this is. The Go XLR was nice, but the Rode is so much nicer. When I have a sound issue in here now, and I've had folks go, well, it's all that stuff you got. No, it's not. When I get a sound issue, it's a Windows update. And when you get a Windows update, I have learned the first place you go is OBS and check, because it normally changes your inputs to OBS. So a lot of times you can just change them in there and you're good to go. But, you know, this Procaster makes it so much nicer. Jables, how are you doing? I don't know. The only person that wants to see the new planter is Brock. Everybody else is sleeping, I guess. I'll show you the new planter here. I'm kind of watching my seed. I don't think I got enough to make another whole round, so we'll fold the planter up and we'll get it filled with seed and fertilizer here on this end, and I'm not taking them back home yet. That other field, I damn near ran out. Whirlwind, I know you're working, and you're having a busy night, and I'm gonna be real honest with you. Getting them helicopters where they need to go is a hell of a lot more important than hanging out here. I appreciate that you do hang out here. It's an amazing game, Jables. Oh, it is letting me close it. Okay, before we get up here we go. You got no reason to apologize, Mary. On ground desk tonight. So our new planter we're going to be looking at. We may put liquid starter on it. Oh yeah, I definitely want liquid. Them dry boxes had black lids. So we'll run this one right here. It's got liquid starter on it, 8-row planter. We'll take the working speed to right there, and we will put markers on it. 8-row Kinsey, guys. What do you mean brand new or restored? It's brand new. Kinsey 3000. Jables, if I threw my hours out, you'd be sick. God, you'd be sick. Now, so here it is. I mean, you can get it with straight nothing. Just 8 rows, nothing. You can put liquid starter on it. You can also go to the splitter. So you got 8 rows in the back, 7 in the front. So you're planting beans with this unit here. And it does have starter on it. You can do that with no starter. That's 20 foot wide. You can then you can put dry boxes on a corn planter and it'll hold dry fertilizer. And you go back to the basics. And then of course the markers on or off. And it is Kinsey Blue. Yeah, that's a nice planter. And I got one more toy today, but guys, I don't want to show it off yet. Because it's not going to be in this playthrough. It's going to be in a different playthrough. It'll be the next one. It'll be the next Ray County, whatever that map is. And I don't really want to let the cat out of the bag till I got all my ducks in a row and I'm ready to do it. too many times in here somebody watches a YouTube video and goes, oh, I need to do this, and then all of a sudden you're not what I'm going to do. I'll be one of the first guys to do it. I'll put it that way. I just need my ducks in a row, and right now they're all over the place. I just Jables, in all honesty, see, now I don't know about you, but I'm not a gamer. I play one game, Farm Sim, and I play a lot of it. I mean, a stupid lot of it. So now horsefly, this is where I'm strange, and I need to break the habit. So I had early access to that, and I'm gonna be dead honest, I haven't even downloaded it yet, because there really isn't anything in that pack that, for me, in the playthroughs I'm doing right now, there's nothing in there that I would use. I will download it. You know, Plains and Prairie excited me. I love that one. But no, guys, it almost everyone in here that I know, I 100% trust, and I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is the person that happens to go back through and watches the video and goes, well, where in the hell did he find these? It's just kind of a, that's why I don't want to put it out there on YouTube or Twitch yet. I kind of want it to be a surprise. Believe it or not, I've still got a playthrough. I've got 2 playthroughs on servers on 22 that we could jump to at any time. We have a playthrough on Stitzer that Schwoke, Smethwick, and myself are working on. And I'll be dead honest, when Stitzer is full released for 25, we'll take it and we're going to make Stitzer on 25 look exactly like our version of Stitzer at 22. And then we're going to pull a special, and we're going to go in and probably start a stream on Stitzer of 22, but we're going to end it on Stitzer of 25, and it's going to look like we never missed a beat. You know what I'm saying? Oh, horsefly, that is correct. You know, so I've got some plans with that one, but one that I wouldn't mind doing, Klein, I think there were a couple mods you did for me on Spring Creek with the combine, the header, the special trailers on the header carts and stuff like that. I've got some folks that have been watching and what have you that I've got to know and trust. I'll send you a list and see if I can't get approval to send them mods out, and maybe one night we go back and we do a big night on Spring Creek. Guys, Spring Creek's a 36x map. We farm, oh Lord, 3,200 acres on that map, and it's big equipment. I mean, we've got 2 Caterpillar combines, and the header carts, when you look at them you don't realize it, but the tires on one side are a little taller than what they are on the other side, so you can go up, you can put the header on it and it stays on it. You don't, you know, jump up in the air. It fits, but it also locks down to the cart and you don't have to worry about losing it. Same thing on the bean header cart. I think I don't remember what all we got there. Yeah, you did the Caterpillar combines with the specialized carts, and that stuff was the big thing. Yeah, that Kinsey planter will plant corn and beans. I'm sure in game it'll plant other things too, but in 15-inch rows, corn and beans is what you're looking for. Klein, I didn't think about it. You have 2 other mods there, bud. I didn't think about that. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you got the basis and then the 4-wheel drives. Same series, but there's a 4-wheel drive and then there's the regular. Klein, I sent you a note about another piece of equipment, one you gave me a while back. But hey, Jables, I'll be on this game. It can get, what I'm doing right now, you don't understand how relaxing this is to me. It is so relaxing. Me and Schwoke were on our Seneca County map back in Farm Sim 19. Stream ended 11 o'clock. Everybody left except for him and I. Aaron, have a good night, bud. Get to feeling better. But I had a big yes, Klein. But I had a big Case IH 4-wheel drive. No, the first one, Klein. That second one I want to kind of, not yet. We'll talk more on that one later. Brayton, have a good night, bud. But I was in it, and he was on a one of the Caterpillars, and we had the big sunflower cultivators, and we had 3,000 acres that needed to be cultivated, and we figured we'd get half of it done that night. We ended up come, I don't know, 6 o'clock in the morning, sun's coming up, and we were just finishing. We sat all night and just went to town, just so relaxed and just shooting the shit, talking, having a good time. Really enjoyed it. So we get this field done. We got 2 fields over at the house. This coughing's that bean dust, guys. I got the 2 fields at the house to do, and we got 3 fields of corn to shell. It does, Jables. And now I'm going to be real honest. Set in a Discord chat room with one or two other people, and you don't even have to be playing the same game. Just the ability to sit in there and chat while you're doing it, it makes it that much more fun. It really does. Okay. Thank you, Klein. So Klein, I'll be dead honest. When my modding experience, you were very aware of it. I can do some basic XML changes and generally don't screw it up that bad. But I'm afraid if I got in and actually learned how to do something, how to build it, how to what have you, I'm afraid I would go down a rat hole like no other, and it would be bad. And I got to be real careful of that one. Okay, Mike, I have permission, but yes, I bet I'm usually by myself when I play, no Discord or party chat. We'll set in Discord, you know. Now I'm gonna be dead honest. I am not. A lot of times Discord will say, "Hey, you got to be 18 to come in and play." I'm not gonna do that. We've had folks come in that were younger that come in and played with us and what have you. I don't care that you're 14 years old. You know, if you are somewhat mature, you know, I don't want chatty Cathy in there driving people nuts, because we've had that happen. But, you know, I've never put an age limit on it. I'm still on the rookie level, but you do some amazing stuff, Klein. You know enough to break stuff. I have broke stuff, FP, indeed. Nope, you're fine. You're fine, Mike. I remember you had asked me that question a while back, and I had never got with you. I needed to ask. So everything's good now, bud. You're all set. Oh, Lordy. I think I may finally be caught up with my my liquid intake, because I haven't been slamming this one here. Yeah, I don't want to be breaking no laws, Mortar. Hi there, baby doll. You think you need a piece of popcorn? You think you need a piece of popcorn? He said, Dad, if you're going to eat it, I need it too. Is that good? Might have been a bad turn, guys. Oh, I got through it. What? I did that with a map, didn't I, Klein? I made some adjustments to the map. And then I went in to load the map up, and yeah, the map wouldn't load anymore. 500 hours on this map and it would not load. I was like, oh shit. I just want to be careful they don't get too many hauls. FP. But I do like that. It ain't popcorn, it's popcorn now. Oh my God, Smethwick wasn't that funny as all get out. Oh, you didn't get yours, huh? You think you need yours? Sissy got 2. I'm going to give you 2 also, okay? Was that good? He's like, oh, Dad, I need more of that in my life. Hey. So, we were on Midwest Horizon in 22. And the home farm was kind of like right in the center of the map. But everybody that was playing on there had their own house, their own pickup truck, everything. Well, I had to change something at the home farm around a bridge. So I went in and I deleted what it was and got it all fixed, loaded it up, everything worked fine. We went to go live. Smethwick pops in, he loads into his pickup truck at his house, and he said, hey, where'd all my trees go? And I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, there's no trees at my house now. Oh, you're full of shit. And he starts looking around. He said, actually, there's no trees up here on the map at all. I deleted 1/4 of the trees on the map. We pulled off a whole 4-hour stream and nobody even knew. They knew we did it because we told them, because God dang, it was fun, or funny. But we never did go up and show anybody. We stayed away from that part of the map for the whole stream. Oh, Mike, they just sat here and put it down. He got his too, and she's back now. You're all done now, okay? You don't need no more. She's like, but Dad, that was so good. Oh, you talk about lumberjack mod? You don't need the lumberjack mod. Use the renegade mod. Woof. I did. I cleaned out 1/4 of the map. One big swap. One thing I know about Renegade, when he killed something, is that he then yells for help. What was it I killed, Klein? He's like, Mary, well, go and pop us our own bag. No, this is just, Mama had these at the fair, and I just grabbed a bag of the, it's that Smart popcorn. She had them there as like gifts, giveaways. And I just grabbed one bag and brought it in. I thought I wanted it that night, and I didn't. Yeah, I did. I wiped them out. I took a water plane out too, Mortar, but I caught it when I did it. Yeah, Ashton, that's the map I was talking about. I totally killed it. Yeah, when I took the mortar plane out, when I took the water plane out, Mortar, I caught I did it, and we got it fixed before I screwed it up totally. Couldn't figure out why my pond had no water and XR's did. Hey, that's what happened, FP. It's exactly what I did. Yeah, wasn't it? I was trying to remove decals on that hay rake that Mortar ended up doing for me. Yeah, I had that all jacked up too, didn't I? God, you guys make it sound like I just suck at modding. Brax has got a good story too on me and modding. him and I were in there, and we were putting that little cheater wagon together that I've got. So I can haul a bunch of grain down at one time. Makes life a little easier. And I knew there was a weight column that went in there, but I couldn't find it. I thought it was already in there and I had to make an adjustment. No, it's not in there. You got to put it in there. So I just didn't put it in at all. And we filled the wagon up, put it in the map, bought it. I F12 money in, or I F12 filled it. So the whole thing was filled to the brim. And I then proceeded, when that F12 menu come out, let's just say that that wagon was sunk clear down to the frame. Yeah, see, the first setting shouldn't have that on it, but it does. We're gonna get brighted here. We laughed our ass off, didn't we, Brax? Border special on your orange wagon. Wait a minute, what's that? Oh, Jables, don't get me wrong. I love playing on console, but PC's a whole different thing. Oh, I'm good at modding here. On a horn? No, John, what I want is I want just the front lights only on. That's how it should be to drive down the road at night. I don't know, I might still have that in here in order. I know I've got it in Ashton. Oh Lord, oh Lord. That was close. Press number 5, I think. I'm not pressing nothing. Nice thing is now on Sundays I don't have to go to sleep early. On Mondays work. Good deal. Yeah, John, ain't it gonna be warm all week? I didn't hit anything. What, you want me to honk the horn? Yep, there you go. Horn works. Cooking right along, Dan. Got you, Mike. I'll be honest, it's so dark you can't see. Driveway's right here. There it is. Yes, it has. No, what's wrong with my horn? There ain't nothing wrong with my horn. What, you think I step on my toe and I go, "Ahooga, ahooga." It don't work that way. Mike, I won't send that to you. Oh, I understand. I understand, Jables. Yeah, you guys are saying the other horn. I've only got one horn on that truck. You didn't see me? Yeah, we're definitely not going to, we're not going to plant anything else here tonight. You know, at nighttime, we're going to go to the next day. But I need to check the weather. Probably good to do a game save. And then we'll check the weather. You know, I ought to put a reflective marker down here at the end of my driveway. That makes it a pain to find this at night. It just, man, I'll tell you, when this map gets dark, it gets dark. Okay, let's do something right here. Just in case. Animals. Wow, them are going to drop cattle next month. Whoa, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We got 30 of them. 46 months, 40 months, 19, 13, 9, 3. Wow. Shows food is really good, and it'll show that on all of them. What is our health? So these here are still in puberty. He's in puberty, but he's in reproduction. 8 months, he's going to drop. 7 months, he's going to drop. We're going to end up starting to sell some cattle. I don't know who them guys are, Jables. Yeah, it gets real dark. So that's good. I have not checked. So propane, the propane tank is totally filled. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Oh, guys, looky here. The soybean bin, it'll only hold 243, where am I at? 243,000 liters. And we ended up harvesting 238,436. We damn near filled that bin. 98% full. But then that gives us, where we've got the 4 bins back there in the back there. 3 of them will be corn. That way we can get 3 corn dryers running and get stuff dried faster. And then over here, we have the wheat in those 3 bins. See, I knew what I was doing. Gotcha. That bin's full. 44,048. Full. 44,048. And then we got 17,568 in the last bin. I have no clue what you're talking about, John. I don't play Baby Shark. Yeah, I have no clue what you're talking about. Man, this is kind of some spooky stuff right here. Oh, looky there. Yeah, I want to get out of here. Yeah, I have no clue what he's talking about. I have no clue what he's talking about at all. Maple syrup's coming along just fine. Wow, did you guys see that moon? That's pretty. Baby's birthday party was baby shark themed. I am sorry to hear that, Mortar. Wait a minute. Good day tomorrow. I'm looking right here. Nah, we don't make Everclear. We make our own special Renegade maple syrup. Okay. Guys, I'm going to be dead honest. I think that is where I am going to call it tonight. I think this is where I'm going to call it. And I'm not going to flip over to the other thing with the Elvis glasses on. I'm just going to do it from right here. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Definitely appreciate it. The plan this week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're over on the Twitch side, 7 to 11. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, we'll be over here from 7 until question mark. Now, you guys know, once we get into the fields IRL, all streams will be from there. I won't sit in this chair until, while I can run, I'm going to be running. We catch rain, catch something like that, and I'll fire up from here. But I believe all of them streams is going to come through on the Twitch side. And then I think I'm probably going to try to transfer them over, the VODs over to YouTube. Trying to stream on YouTube from the tractor was a pain in the ass. It really, really was. But guys, with that being said, have an amazing night. Hope to see you all again real soon. Till next time, Renegade Nation, I love you all.